I got a good burp coming. Hold on. Oh, there we go. We only got 2 sauces this week because I only have 2 NFL sauces. What are you going to do? We got the Diggs 14 Elite Hot Sauce, and we've got the Diggs Extra Hot Sauce, Diggs 14. Yes, I am aware that there's some irony in this situation, as I am a Buffalo Bills fan, and I have these sauces lined up for draft week, thinking that, Stefon Diggs was not going to be traded. But what are you gonna do? We're gonna start with the Elite sauce. So there was another batch made last year there was just one. There wasn't 2 different ones, and that was just the Diggs hot sauce, which I believe was just a cayenne sauce. I did review it, which you can find on my Instagram. You can find this sauce pretty much, I guess it's on sale for 99 cents at Wegmans right now if you are a Wegmans person. The pepper in the Elite hot sauce is it is a red pepper. So let's give it a sniff. Oh, it's got the stupid thing on it. I hate the stupid thing. Let's get rid of the stupid thing. There. Let's give her a sniff. Kind of smells like a standard Louisiana sauce. Not bad. It's pretty standard. I've been told that I do everything with a knife, so we gotta sample it off a knife. Not that knife. This knife. So this is for the fans, because this is what I've been asked. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, that's a quick pour there. Whoa! Got some on my foot. Not licking that off. That's it for the OnlyFans if I do. Let's give it a second to cook. And my initial reaction is pretty standard Louisiana style sauce. I'd say that it's your standard sauce now, not super hot. It's a savory sauce, kind of a little more vinegary, which is fine. I like that. It's a good, general sauce. I'd say the heat is around maybe a 2 out of 10. Not really gonna do anything. I could probably drink the whole bottle. I'm not gonna drink the whole bottle. And I think of watching football, and every Sunday for the last 20 seasons, I have been pretty much going to one spot in Brooklyn where I watch the games, and I've been watching with a lot of the same guys for a long time, and it's a blast, and I love watching the game with these guys. I love that we all kind of come together with this stuff, and the food's good, the people are great, and it's nice, you get this whole sense of community and stuff like that. This shirt I got, one of the guys who I watched the game with got it for me. This is Andy Mack. Go check him out on all his socials. He does music and all sorts of stuff, and he's super loud during games, and he will talk to every person in that place regardless. If he doesn't know you, he's gonna talk to you. I've reviewed sauces. Look up Big Ted Steele. Check out his album. He also makes Glazor, which is a flavored glaze that I have reviewed a couple of different versions of. All my Bonnie's crew, I do love seeing those guys, and it's fantastic. But this last season, I have to say, things got a little funny. Josh Allen did this thing. Josh Allen is the Buffalo Bills quarterback, for those who don't know. He did this thing where he had an endorsement deal with Pepsi. So he took a Pepsi, and I'm not going to do this whole thing because I'm not crazy. But he would take a Pepsi, pour a little bit of that in a glass there. And do what is called a Buffalo Pepsi, which my fancy, Buffalo Bills glass here, very fancy. But what you do is you take your Pepsi and you take your wing sauce and you pour that right in there. And you're supposed to mix it up with a stalk of celery. I don't have any celery, but I do have another knife. So, we'll mix this bad boy up. Mix it up a bit. There we go. Some people garnish it with blue cheese. I'm not a blue cheese guy typically. But if I have to choose between blue cheese and ranch, I will choose blue cheese, because if you do ranch, you're incorrect. It's sacrilegious and wrong, and you need to think things over. Got my hot sauce and Pepsi, which is a Buffalo Pepsi. And after a bunch of games this season when the Bills have won, I have had these with people, and I will continue to have these because, I actually think they're pretty good. So, will it Buffalo? Yes. It's actually pretty good. If you are looking to make a Buffalo Pepsi, I will say the Diggs 14 Elite Sauce will do it. Whew. Just checking that's something. It doesn't taste bad, by the way. It's kind of like a weird, sweet Bloody Mary type thing. Very good. Quick summation of this sauce. And yes, I used that much during this review. Sure, 90% of it went into a drink, and some of it got on my foot. Diggs Elite Hot Sauce. You can find it at Wegmans right now at clearance. It has red pepper in there. It's the sniff test gives it, yes, very standard hot sauce, Louisiana style hot sauce scent. It has a very fast pour. I mean, very fast pour. You gotta be careful with this. Or don't. That's up to you. It is a savory sauce, very vinegary, which is not bad. I say the heat's at about 2 out of 10. It's unfortunate that Diggs is playing in Houston now. I thought it was pretty good. If you can get it, I've seen them go for 99 cents. If you can get it, do it. Why not? I believe the proceeds go to charity or something. Which, hey, what's wrong with charity? Go Bills. So, got the Diggs 14 extra hot sauce going on here. This is, you can get this, I guess, in Houston now, because Diggs is no longer in Buffalo, which is too bad. Thank you for the memories and stuff like that, and getting the team in places. It is a habanero sauce. Let's give this bad boy a sniff and see what we think. Oh, and let's check to see if we got one of them goofy. It's got one of those jerk things on there. I hate these things. Get this thing off there. Why limit my sauce? I know your pour is fast, but come on, dude. Seriously? I hate those things. Looks like this is gonna have a quick pour, so we better be careful here. Knife time. There we go. Nice big line of hot sauce there. Woo. This is definitely hotter than the other, than the Elite sauce. I can taste that already. And of course, you taste the habaneros, which is good. It's a good sauce. It's a, I wouldn't say bare bones, but it's a very simple sauce. Good flavor. Definitely a savory sauce. I'm gonna put the heat at about maybe a 3. Feel a little bit in your throat there. Not too bad. Let's give it a second to cook. Let's give her a sniff. Oh. So, sniffing a habanero sauce is not a good move. Oh, it's getting me a tear up a little bit. But that's on me. Originally, when I was going to do this sauce, I had planned it out to where Stefon Diggs was still on the Buffalo Bills, which team I grew up watching. My family's from Western New York, and the Bills are the team I cheered for growing up. I didn't know this guy was gonna be traded. I wasn't expecting it. They've been saying that literally since the dude showed up on the team, is that, oh, he's gonna get traded. You kind of get to the point where you're like, every time the dude would sneeze on Twitter, oh, he's upset because he put down that he just ate cereal, and cereal's code for wanting to go play on a different team. I don't know what happened. I hope he does well on his new team, except against the Bills. But my family, it's kind of a family thing where we would watch a lot of the games together and all that. It was almost a Sunday tradition, kind of like Sunday dinner, which sometimes would happen as well. You'd have the Sunday dinner, and then you'd have, the Bills game. I remember going over to some of my friends' house growing up and watching the game and all that, and it was a lot of fun. And to this day, when I watch the game, I'll be watching the game in Brooklyn and calling my dad, who's in Rochester, and my brother, who has been in Dallas and St. Louis and all over the place, and calling them during the game, for every touchdown or a huge play or something like that. Even my uncle, when before he passed, I would talk to him during the game as well, and he always have me, have a chicken wing for Uncle Buck. Have a chicken wing for Uncle Buck. and of course, you got to do that. Got to have a chicken wing for Uncle Buck. I started doing this thing where Bills quarterback Josh Allen did this thing with Pepsi. Oh my God, it's Pepsi right here, where he would do a Buffalo Pepsi. And what that is you take some Pepsi and my fancy was this 80s Pizza Hut Buffalo Bills glass. It's a collector's one. I got two of them. I guess this is supposed to be the white helmet, and I got the red helmet. Very fancy, I know. Be jealous of my kitchenware. But what you do is you take your Pepsi and you take your wing sauce and you pour some of that in there. And you're supposed to mix it with celery. I don't have any celery, and yes, I did pour a bunch in there. I don't have celery. We use knives here, so take that, you mix it up, get good and mixed up. Some people do the blue cheese on the lip. I'm not a blue cheese guy. Not that I dislike blue cheese. I just don't do it with my wings. So why would I do it with my Buffalo Pepsi? What you do then is you go, well, will it Buffalo Pepsi? Let's see. It in fact will. Ooh, it's spicy. I like that. Diggs 14 extra hot sauce. You can get it at Wegmans for 99 cents. You can probably get in Houston now. It is a habanero sauce. The sniff test, it will bring you to tears. I got a little bit of tears going on right now from that. It is a very fast pour. I mean, very fast. I kind of went a little crazy there with dumping the sauce in. It's a savory sauce with a heat of about 3 out of 10. Pretty good tasty thing. Will it Buffalo Pepsi? It did, and it's not bad. Diggs 14 Elite Hot Sauce. It is a red pepper sauce. You can find it at Wegmans in the clearance aisle or in Houston. I don't know. It's the sniff test. It's a standard Louisiana style sauce. It is very, very fast pour, so be careful with that. It is a savory sauce. I'd say the heat's probably a 2 out of 10. Will Buffalo Pepsi? It did. It Buffalo Pepsi pretty good. I might do that again just for fun. Diggs 14 extra hot sauce. You can find it at Wegmans or in Houston. I don't know. It is a habanero sauce. You sniff, it will tear you up. It will definitely tear you up. It is a fast pour. I mean, look at that. That is, careful with this. It is a savory sauce with a heat of about 3 out of 10. Will it Buffalo Pepsi? It did. It's a little bit hotter than the other Diggs Elite sauce. Just as tasty, though left a little more of a burn. I feel my lips burning. My lips are burning a little bit. So that's the sausage for this week.